Hey there guys, it's Cyber Ultra here, and today we'll be taking a look at Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Super Mario 3D All-Stars was revealed as a collection made to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Super Mario series, and it was released shortly after. Many people were disappointed to find out that the collection was simply remastered versions of the games included. My aim for this review is not to review what the collection could have been, but rather what it is. Of course, full-on remakes of all three games would have been amazing, but it would be unfair to review the game with the mindset that it could have been something else. My aim is to answer the question of if the game is worth picking up for returning fans and new players. Keep in mind that the game is only available for purchase until the end of March 2021, which is a rather baffling and anti-consumer decision from Nintendo. So, what exactly is included in Super Mario 3D All-Stars? Well, it has three classic 3D Mario titles enhanced to have HD visuals: Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. The sequel to Mario Galaxy is mysteriously absent from the collection despite running on the same engine as the original game. As for the menu, it's fairly basic. It has the cover art and brief descriptions for all three games, as well as options to look through and listen to the songs from the three soundtracks. Aside from that, there isn't much new here. You can select a game and play through it. All three games received enhancements to their visuals. First, there's Super Mario 64. It's the same game that people know and love, and this is especially evident in the collection. It preserves the look of the original game without changing too much, aside from updating a couple of the textures. The updated visuals don't really make a difference, and it's especially disappointing that the game hasn't been updated to a 16:9 aspect ratio, despite the fact that Super Mario Sunshine received exactly that treatment in this collection. Actually, I'd say that Super Mario Sunshine got the best graphical upgrade of the three games in the collection. In addition to the 16:9 aspect ratio, it also received a nice graphical upgrade. The textures look better than ever in HD, and the heatwave effect looks really nice on the Switch. Super Mario Galaxy already looked great on the Wii, but 3D All-Stars allows the textures to be seen in their full glory. It looks the best of the three, and long jumping through space has never looked better. I really can't describe how great it feels jumping from one planet to another in HD. One adjustment Nintendo had to make with this collection were the controls. With Super Mario 64, the controls are mostly the same, which is a good thing. The game is always controlled well and it feels good to move around as Mario. I can't really say the same about the camera controls, which are the exact same, outdated controls from the N64. This is pretty disappointing. Super Mario Sunshine took advantage of the analog triggers of the GameCube controller, which were used to control FLUDD. Nintendo's solution was to make the R button an input for doing a full press on the GameCube controller, while the ZR button is an input for doing a half press. Although this works, it's definitely a compromise when compared to the original game. What's more disappointing is that there's no support for the original GameCube controller built in, despite the fact that it's built into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hopefully Nintendo can address this in a future update. Another weird thing is that the controls for FLUDD were reversed in 3D All-Stars. Of course, it won't make any difference for anyone who's never played the game before. As for Super Mario Galaxy, it had smooth controls on the Wii, but they also heavily relied on the use of the Wii Remote's pointer. The Switch's solution for these controls is the use of motion controls. The right Joy-Con can be used as a pointer, as well as the Pro Controller. This actually works really well, and I found this to work better than the pointer in the original game. Using dual Joy-Cons is the way to get an experience that's similar to the original game, but I actually found the Pro Controller to be my personal favorite, and I think it's the definitive way to play the game. Whichever way the player chooses, it works well. Although none of the games have received any major gameplay or level design changes, it's important to mention that Mario 64 uses a version of the game with the backwards long jump glitch patched out, which ruins a bunch of speedrunning categories for the game. Aside from that, this collection is really incredible. I've had a blast going through every single game again, whether it's the open-ended nature of Super Mario 64, the fun tropical platforming of Sunshine, or the journey through the cosmos that's experienced in Galaxy. They all manage to provide an experience that is really enjoyable. These are the same games as back when they were released, and that's a really good thing. They received critical acclaim when they were released, and for good reason. For anyone who hasn't experienced these games before, I highly recommend this collection. There's plenty of fun to be had. As for people who already own all 3 games, I can't really say the same. If you're looking for a way to replay these games on the go using the Switch's handheld mode, it's great, but it doesn't really do anything that's new. It's a fairly standard collection, and I can't recommend it to anyone who already owns all of these games, unless you plan on playing it in handheld mode for the majority of your playtime. If you are still on the fence about whether or not you should buy this game, I hope this review helped you come to a conclusion. If you already own Super Mario 3D All-Stars, let me know what you think of the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.